Part B. Emotion. We live in a world that values thought. Think before you speak. Your thoughts control your actions. Think positively to rid yourself of negativity. Sounds like a good plan, right? So then, why is it so hard to keep positive? Because thought is designed to problem solve, not to make us feel better. Thoughts are like paving a road. The more you think about a thought, the more road you pave. Sometimes we clear land to pave new roads, and other times we pave over old roads, such as the cobblestone roads in older cities. Cobblestone roads are like our emotions. You can either excavate the stones and prepare the road for new pavement, or you pave over the cobblestones. As the new road wears and tears, you are exposed to earth or cobblestone underneath. When exposed to earth, a pothole forms. Road maintenance comes to repair the road for your safe driving. When exposed to cobblestone, the road is often left unattended. History shows its face, and you are left driving over a combination of paved road and cobblestone road, bumpy and uncomfortable. When you do not remove your cobblestones or your past emotions, they lie in wait. They wait until enough wear and tear occurs on your life, and then they show through. Why? Because emotions are more powerful than thoughts. This is why it is hard to simply let go or just move on. Because there is cobblestone underneath the pavement, there are emotions stored within that are keeping you safe. Keeping your child safe. In order to allow thought to do its job, you first must attend to the emotion. To attend to the emotion, it would help if you understood exactly what emotion is. In this section, I break it down to answer the question, what is emotion, in the way the answer makes sense to me. Chapter 5. What is an emotion? I'm so happy I could bounce. Tigger. It's finally here, that time of day that you have been longing for. The nighttime routine is complete, your child is in bed, and you finally sit down for a moment of peace. Daddy, I need you, rings through your ears and startles your body. Your child wants you, again. Go away, I need a moment to be alone, is what you would like to say. You refrain, or not, and go about never-ending, exhausting battle of getting your child to bed. If this is not you, please don't rub it in. For those who can relate, it's frustrating. It's emotional. There is a formula for emotion. Stimulus/thought plus physiological response plus assessment of the situation equals emotion. For example, hearing your child's voice plus internal jolt plus child not in bed standing at your door equals anger/frustration. Stimulus. Your child's mind is like the best security system ever used in a Mission Impossible movie. Every facet of your child is alert and aware of their surroundings at all times. Her brain is registering everything that goes on around her. This provides the information necessary for growth, development, and safety. It also provides the information that will keep her safe. We learn about our surroundings through stimuli or messages from the environment that comes in through our senses. The following are 8 senses that provide information to your child's mind on a daily basis. See, hear, smell, touch, taste, vestibular, proprioceptive, interoceptive. Your child has all these different messages coming into her mind that help her determine what she will do in any given moment. Thought. What do you think comes first, thought or emotion? The answer is both. Thought can be generated at any given moment. Close your eyes and block out the world, and you will start thinking about all kinds of things. Your child can generate thoughts from information that is already stored within the mind, especially since your child's mind is extremely creative. Emotion precedes thought after alarming messages come into the brain. Your child may feel discomfort from having to speak in front of the class. The information coming from the senses filters through the emotional brain before reaching the thinking brain. When the message is activating, the emotional brain generates energy because the body needs to do something. First, her body becomes activated. Then her stomach feels queasy, her body shakes, and her head feels tight. She may or may not be aware of what's happening. Then the thoughts begin. I hate school. Physiological response. Stress. Your child knows it well. Stress is when your child's mind receives a message that needs a reaction. Peers, family dynamics, school, extracurricular activities, and academics are potential stressors. Stress produces energy in your child's body. This instantaneous surge of energy occurs before your child can even begin to think or reflect on the situation. There are changes happening inside your child. For example, this is how my daughter ended up in a timeout on her first day of kindergarten. During afternoon circle time, a boy repeatedly was falling asleep and landing in her lap. After multiple times to reposition her classmate, she hit him. Yes, my daughter got in trouble on her first day of kindergarten for trying to keep a boy's head out of her lap. My daughter has always been a protector of her space, and the imposition of a stranger was activating a defense within her. She reacted out of frustration and a need to protect herself. She did not reflect and consider the consequences. She reacted based on the energy that was created within her and what her 5-year-old brain believed needed to happen in the moment. This happens all the time for your child. Your child's responses will be reactionary until she cultivates the ability to understand these internal messages. Once she can tolerate this sensation, she will increase her ability to manage her emotions. Assessment of the situation. Your child's mind is constantly taking inventory of her surroundings. What is happening in your child's surroundings influences what she is feeling. Let's use Sam as an example. Sam is an energetic and determined 6-year-old. Sam loves to play soccer during recess, and he prefers to do this with the older boys. One day, one of the older boys stopped Sam from playing with the group. This did not go over well with the tenacious first grader. He believed that he was good enough to join the older crew. So, Sam kicked the 5th grader while offering an evaluation of the student's character. Penis head. Who got in trouble? Sam, of course. Was Sam confused? Yes. Sam did not see a problem with his behavior because, according to his 6-year-old mind, the 5th grader was in the wrong. The older boy was not being fair, and fairness is the law when you're 6. Was Sam able to control his anger? No. Was the behavior acceptable? Of course not. Sam got in trouble and had to stay in the classroom for 2 days during his lunch hour. Was that an appropriate response to the child's behavior? I would argue that it was not. I believe that purpose of the consequence was to teach Sam that his behavior was not acceptable. The desired result was that Sam would make different choices in future situations. Is this what Sam learned? Maybe. Integrated? No. Sam experienced that he will lose out if he kicks and calls names. Sam learned that he will be punished for speaking up. And Sam will have integrated that he is somehow defective. Though this will not sit well with Sam, as the tenacious part of him believes that he is of great value. You see, at the time of the incident, Sam used his best 6-year-old resources to handle the situation. He was told that he could not join the game. This upset him. His assessment of the situation was that this was wrong. He believed in his ability. He believed he deserved a chance. So the surge of energy from his unbridled 6-year-old brain was put to good use. Remember, the emotional brain is not verbal and there to defend the individual. Sam's fragile and innocent assessment of the situation was that he needed to stand up for himself. So, kicking the older child would have been the natural solution for this emotionally charged 6-year-old. Standing up to an older boy takes strength. It takes courage. But Sam's consequence communicated that his strength was punishable, that he is the problem. Generally speaking, children are not born into the world thinking that they are a problem. They learn this through interactions with other individuals. Sam experienced that his ability to advocate and speak up for himself was rejected. The result is a child that begins to feel shame about being who he is. We will talk more about the effect of misreading your child's behavior. We will also talk more about what to do with the behavior that is not okay while helping your child to grow and feel good about himself. For now, we use Sam as an example of how your child's behavior or emotional response is influenced in the moment. Did you know that nervousness and excitement are exactly the same emotions going on inside your child? Two children can be feeling the exact same thing on the first day of school, such as a nauseous tummy and low appetite. But one child is scared because they feel safer when they are close to mom. The other child is feeling excitement because they have been bored all summer and are desperate to get back into the school routine. Awareness of what is going on around your child will help you understand their emotionally charged behavior. Emotional assignment. Emotion is the summation of thought/stimuli, the changes felt within our body, and how we make sense of that in the moment. Emotion comes from a nonverbal space. Your child feels emotion. But our thinking brain likes to make sense of things. We want to put a word to the experience. We want an explanation for why our child is emoting. We want to know what she is feeling. We use feeling words to describe this experience. Fear in a dark bedroom plus body freezes plus alone and it's dark equals scared. Birthday presents plus body shakes plus it's her birthday equals excited. Helping your child manage their emotions will include knowing what emotions are out there. The following are considered basic emotions. Your child experiences one or more of these emotions on a daily basis: happy, sad, angry, afraid, surprised, disgust. These emotions can be felt at varying degrees of intensity, and they can also be complex. Sad plus surprised equals confused. Sad plus angry plus surprised equals hurt. Your child's experience of emotion is subjective. It's like a snowflake. No two snowflakes are alike. No two children respond exactly the same way to a situation. How your child responds to a situation is neither good nor bad. Emotion does not have morality. It's a part of us, like breathing or sleeping. It just happens. Take anger, for example. Anger is a pure emotion. The energy that comes from the emotional experience is a motivator to make something happen. It's a good thing, and you need to listen to what is communicated. Your child's emotion becomes an issue when it feels bigger than you. Her emotion is communicating and you feel discomfort. How you manage this discomfort will determine how your child manages her emotions. Identifying the emotion you are feeling will help to stabilize you. Identifying the emotion your child is feeling will help to redirect her raw energy. Identifying the emotion that your child is feeling is part of the path to success. You look sad. You feel embarrassed are phrases that identify what you sense is happening. It helps your child to connect with what she is experiencing as you put a word to what is happening within her. It helps your child to know that you are trying to understand her. The fact that you are trying to understand powerfully communicates to your child that she is invaluable. These are all key components of helping your child to manage their emotions. When your child feels understood, she feels like you care about her success. And successful guidance of emotion results in feeling good about yourself. Even better, successful guidance results in desirable behaviors. So, successful guidance of your child's emotions will result in a child that feels good about herself and conducts herself respectfully. Isn't that what we want? When you're there to support your child through their emotional experiences, it brings a feeling of connection. Your child feels more connected to you, and your child feels more connected to herself. She feels stronger about herself. She feels motivated to explore and take on the world. Emotion is an energy. It is the culmination of the body's activated state. It is a motivator and it drives our behavior.